What's up, guys? Congratulations to you if you are holding Chainlink, because literally everyone holding Chainlink is in the green right now as we recently hit all-time highs literally today on July 7th. The time of this recording, we're trading at $5.70 or 69 cents, but the all-time high was $5.84, which was just 6 hours ago. So we're going to talk about the reasons behind that. We're going to analyze this on the charts a little bit today. And we're also going to tell you why it's very possible for us to hit $10 within the next couple weeks. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, Crypto Ride is a YouTube channel that helps you safely navigate the wild world and unpredictable world of cryptocurrency through crypto news videos, technical analysis videos like this one, and crypto project reviews. And I should mention that roughly 1 year ago, I made a project review on Chainlink right after it was having that parabolic rise. And if you were in the project long enough, you remember that. That was back in June of 2019. So we are going to look at this parabolic run, which is from June 2019, and use that as a framework to figure out what might happen right now. But if you are a Chainlink holder, do go ahead and subscribe to the channel, which should be down by my face. Just click that button there or touch it if you're on a touch screen. If you've been watching regularly, you know that we have been looking at this ascending parallel channel now for quite some time, and certainly this uptrend. Now, the uptrend is still intact, but this parallel channel is gone. We have broken out from it. I will leave it here for now, but we will probably stop talking about it. Best case scenario, what's going to happen is we might come down to the top of it, and then we will flip it, and it will turn into support. So let's just talk about this. Let's just get this right off the table, right off the beginning of this video. In a worst case scenario, this price starts to correct here and comes back down, which could be today, tomorrow, the next day, or it could be a week or two from now. We don't really know what the price is going to be doing once we get to this point, because, and we're going to talk more about this in a minute, but we are in what's known as price discovery mode. When we're in price discovery, the future is kind of unknown, but what we do know, and I say that because there's no resistance overhead, but what we do know is we do have some support down below. And the level of support that we can anticipate holding once this eventually falls is $4.90. That's the level that it took so long to break through. And you can see these numbers here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I made the analogy how this was kind of like a piñata, how we kept punching and punching and punching. And I said eventually we were going to break through and come out to the upside. But let's talk about the significance of the all-time highs and what we might be seeing price action-wise in the next week or two. Momentum dynamics shift when a security reaches uncharted territory. The new high print signals very favorable conditions in which there's no oversupply in the form of shareholders who need to sell at a loss or to get even, which goes back to what I was saying in the beginning of this video, that everyone is in the green right now. So there's no one looking to get out unless they bought a long time ago and they're looking to take profits. But as you know, and we've covered in my videos on this channel in the past, Chainlink holders, Chainlink investors have a tendency to hold on to their assets and store them in cold storage. This lopsided equation can translate into rapid gains that often exceed logical price targets, but can also generate unexpected behavior that encourages emotional decision making, which is basically saying when things become emotional and people get overly emotional, they make irrational decisions in their trading and investing. So we could see a lot of wild things happening now for those reasons. You know, a whole host of things could happen. So let's talk a little bit more about this. Breakouts to new highs tend to unfold in 3 distinct phases. First, the price thrusts above resistance, which is what just happened, attracting higher than average volume. And if I just show you over here, you can see we did have a spike in volume. It wasn't as insane as it was back when we had the COVID crash back over here on March 12th. But we did see these two green lines. They are taller than they had been. So we did see the spike in volume. This marks the action phase. Rally momentum usually fades with weak hands getting on board near rally highs. This imbalance triggers the second or reaction phase, which tests the durability of the breakout. And that's where we haven't really got yet. We have to test and see how strong this really is. Support either holds, triggering a rally above the prior high that confirms the breakout, or it rolls over in a failure swing. And I do think it's a positive thing that we have seen more than 24 hours where we are pushing up. You can see we're starting to push back right now. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But I want to tell you in this video why I think it's possible that we could see $10 in the coming week or so. Now, let me be clear. I'm not making predictions and saying this will definitely happen. I just want to show you that it is possible. Partly because we're in price discovery mode, which I just talked about. Partly because it has happened in the past. So what do I mean by that? What we're looking at on my computer screen right now is the parabolic rise we had in 2019, which was coincidentally just about a year ago. So this happened where we broke out to a new all-time high on June 25th, and then you could see for 1, 2, 3, 4 straight days we rose up. And really what I want to show you here is during that time where the price put in 4 green candles, and I'm not saying the price literally goes straight up. If you're new to investing, price never does that. It always moves in waves. It goes up and down and up and down. But on the whole, on these daily candles, 4 consecutive days from the open to close, price rose 4 days in a row. And it rose from the all-time high, from the breakout point to the top of the pattern, which is roughly 118%. Now, if you take the breakout that we just witnessed and increase that 118%, you are at $11.18. And that's why I'm saying $10 is possible. It's possible because we've seen it before. Because we're in price discovery mode and investors tend to make irrational decisions in these types of situations. What can you expect moving forward? Well, what's going to happen is we are going to top out at some point, and then what will most likely happen from there is the price will come back down. And I'm not just saying that because that's what happened in 2019. I'm saying that because when you think about price action and you analyze the technicals, what happens when you get up here, you get extremely overbought, meaning there are way too many people buying and it's not natural for the price action. Now, in this case, after we reached the all-time high, it took us another 31 days, about a month of correcting. Hopefully we won't be in for that crazy of a correction, but if we rise to $10 or $11, then we might be. We're going to have to see how high this rises. So what fueled this rally? Well, it comes back down to China and their blockchain as a services network, or BSN. So we talked about this in a previous video, and I'll put a link to it above, and I go deeper into that. But basically, this thing got off the ground. So I apologize if I say this wrong. The Zhejiang district in China has laid the foundation for the blockchain service network, the country's ambitious nationwide blockchain project, as per local reports this week. So 135 public nodes are reportedly active in the province, affirming to China's broader 5-year plan that heavily features blockchain technology. So what are nodes if you're new to blockchains? Nodes are computers or miners that are participating in the blockchain network. Okay, it doesn't specifically say those are Chainlink nodes, but the fact that they are participants shows that things are moving forward, and that's got investors excited. Chainlink oracles are a major part of BSN, supplying real-time data to the protocol as noted on a release last month. Like the video, share it on social media if it made you think. Also, let me know in the comment section, where do you think we're going to top out this week? Do you think $10 is possible, like within the next week or so? Let me know. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.